Hey guys, this is Ian from GBS Mobility, one of Canada's largest TELUS dealers. Today we're launching the Nokia Lumia 800. I literally just got this from the Purelator guy right now. Obviously, other courier services are available. But anyway, I'm just gonna unbox this. So let's get rid of this Nokia. Okay. So this is running Windows 7.5 Mango right off the bat. So we open the box. Once you've slid it out, here is the unit itself. It's a really kind of nice unibody unit there. Let's take the plastic off so we can see that a little bit better. There we go. Really nice, kind of one solid piece. Some nice design there, liking that. What else do we have here? We've got a package with our kind of warranty, quick start guide, all of that jazz. Then under there we've got, what is this? Interesting. We get looks like some kind of complimentary kind of gel skin. Yeah, complimentary gel skin for the device included in the package, which is kind of nice. We've got micro USB code. We've got Nokia headphones. And last of all, we've got our power adapter, which is kind of nice design there. Alright, so in a sec I'm going to fire this up and just have a really quick look around the device. Okay, so we've got all of the extra stuff out of the way. Let's go ahead and take a look at the device. So it's running Windows 7.5 Mango. It comes in a unibody polycarbonate shell, which feels really nice, smooth, feels kind of solid and chunky as well. We've also got a 3.7-inch clear black AMOLED display, scratch resistant display, coming in at 480 by 800 pixels. Like I said, this feels like a solid device. There's a little bit of weight to it. It's coming in at 142 grams. It's also, feels chunky in terms of the thickness too. It's coming in at 12.1 millimeters thick. Because it's actually kind of slightly convex, so it's not kind of flush. If you put it down on the table, it's not flush flat with the table. I think the screen as well is also no, the screen's actually flat, I guess, but the back definitely convex. So I'll just go ahead and turn this on. In fact, actually, before I turn this on, a couple of things I want to point out around the outside of the phone. On the top, to access the micro USB port, which is next to the headphone jack there, it's got this weird sort of push thing here, which opens up the micro USB port. It felt a little weird at first. It's got this instruction on it here, one push. I was like pushing on and it's like nothing seemed to be happening. We have to push right on the very edge there, and that flips that open. And then just next to it there, if we slide along, it pops out the SIM card slot. So that's a slightly unusual setup on the top, but I guess it helps to keep the kind of the solid almost unibody feel of the device. And then on the side we've got volume buttons, camera and convenience keys. Then we've got our familiar Windows touch buttons on the front. So I'm just going to turn this guy on for the very first time. Excuse the sniffing, I'm actually not feeling too great this morning. Luckily germs cannot be transmitted digitally, so I'm sure you guys will be fine. While that's booting up, I'll talk a little bit about some of the specs on the device. It comes with 16 gigabytes internal memory. With the battery, you get up to 7 hours talk time. You got a 1.4 gigahertz processor. I'm not sure what the RAM is on this. I'll have to check up with that a little bit later. So here we see our familiar sort of Windows 7.5 setup, with our kind of live tiles that we can pin to the home screen, and then the full list on the side there. So first impressions of the screen, everything looks really, really bright. The blacks on this look super, super black. So the contrast is excellent. Let's just see if this comes pre-installed with any kind of test video that we can look at. Let's have a look. See if there's any videos. Okay, there's one. Let's have a look at that. Not the greatest footage, but it still looks pretty nice. One thing I am noticing is this screen seems to be super, super glossy. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, let's go back home. Okay, so I just checked, and this is running with 512 megabytes of RAM, which doesn't seem like too much, but I haven't used the device too much, but everything seems to be running smoothly so far. I guess now you've got to think about why you would choose this device over any other device. The first thing you're going to think about is, do you want the Windows Phone platform over iOS, Android, BlackBerry? And to be honest, for my money, I think Windows Phone gets a little bit of a raw deal purely for the fact that it isn't iOS, it isn't Android, it isn't BlackBerry. It's actually a really, really nice, visually appealing, easy to use, fluid, intuitive, sensible operating system. And like I say, it looks great. The tiles look great. I think it kind of just suffers from the fact that it isn't iOS, it isn't Android, so people don't think of it too much. I would urge people, particularly since the Windows Phone 7.5 update, to seriously consider Windows as an operating system. There are more and more apps coming out, so there's more and more reason to switch to Windows Phone 7. And second of all, you're going to think about the device itself. Obviously, it doesn't seem as high spec as some other devices in the lineup, but it is a really nice device. It feels great. The design on this is pretty unique. It's all pretty squared off from the front, but then you've got this sort of convex backplate. It feels nice. The unibody feels nice. Other things we've also got, which I forgot to mention earlier, 8 megapixel camera, LED flash, Carl's Zeiss lens. This can shoot 720p video. Nokia the other day actually just announced the 41 megapixel camera, 41 megapixel camera phone, which is going to be coming out in Europe, I think. I'm not sure if it's going to make it to North America, but Nokia have a history of kind of putting a lot into their cameras. So this is something that's going to take great pictures. So in general, you're going to find a nice user experience. It feels great, it looks great. You're going to stand out from the crowd. This is a really nice device. I'm looking forward to getting to use it more. And yeah, we'll see how that goes, but I'm super excited about this.